everyone and welcome back. This is 1D Historian and today we are talking about Mr. X. Are you ready for this? Because I don't think you're ready for this. There's one thing that our fandom loves. It is a conspiracy theory. Probably the biggest, most notorious and intense one in the history of our fandom is the conspiracy of Mr. X. In 2012, the online Directioner fandom was gaining a ton of traction. An anonymous account dubbed only Mr. X, who claimed to be an insider close to the boys, started tweeting out these extremely creepy and very ominous riddles. Everybody took instant notice. He claimed that these riddles were actually predictions. Triggered instant chaos. Directioners got two main things from those creepy riddles. First was that someone was going to come out and someone was going to be dead. Dead! On the heels of the whole hilarious bullshit deal, any suggestion that any of the band members might be coming out of the closet was kind of a big deal. This was, with good reason, the idea that someone was going to be assassinated. It was a little bit more than that, because Mr. X was calling this a prediction, but was it actually a threat? Riddles just kept coming, both on Tumblr and on Twitter. And also on Omegle. Good lord. This was a website where you used to be able to log in and it would randomly pair you up with someone anywhere in the world that you could then chat with. And most people hated this website because Directioners ran the website. There was always a non-zero chance if you logged in that you'd be connected with a Directioner who would try to convert you. Good times. Here was the main problem with the whole Mr. X thing. There was no way, at this point, to verify anything. Immediately, all these accounts started popping up on every social media platform, claiming that they were the real Mr. X. Everybody was pretending to be him. Everybody was making up new riddles. There was 1,000 theories going around and people pretending to be like, I'm the real Mr. X. But the problem was that even the real Mr. X, nobody had any idea whether his information was valid or if it was just some person trying to troll us as a fandom. No one had any idea about anything. You couldn't trust anyone. Everything was a lie. It was just madness. And amidst all of this, it was announced that the boys would be playing Madison Square Garden. But we started getting it into our head somehow that Madison Square Garden would be the place it was all gonna go down. Someone was going to be murdered at Madison Square Garden. It also didn't help that some of the fake accounts started confirming this Madison Square Garden theory. The MSG show got closer and closer. Fans started demanding more and more information out of Mr. X, who did keep dropping cryptic riddles to give some more info. One of the riddles that he dropped was the one where he seemed to confirm that very much someone was going to die. Also this one, where he says one couple will part and one will form. Around the days before the MSG show, Liam and his longtime girlfriend, Danielle Peaser, broke up. Harry Styles and Taylor Swift were spotted holding hands around New York City. With a confirmation of the end of Pazer and a seeming confirmation of Haler, it seemed that Mr. X had actually been correct with some predictions. Might he be right about everything? I was at the concert 2 days before Madison Square Garden, as well as at the Madison Square Garden show, and everyone was talking about Mr. X. This picture started going around, aimed to be a screenshot of Niall's brother Greg's Facebook status. But then it was confirmed later to be a fake. There was a rumor going around that this girl named Samantha Xavier had been arrested at the show. That was also disproven. Basically, Mr. X was a fraud. For the next couple years, Mr. X was haunting our fandom like a ghost, but no one really took it seriously. You would be talking to someone on Omegle who was like, hi, I'm Mr. X, here's a new riddle. And everyone was like, okay, bud, like, whatever. And then in 2015...
the original Mr. X Tumblr account made a riddle that seemed to predict the announcement that Louis was going to be a father.
Would it even be a Mr. X riddle if he didn't also predict that someone was going to die? This time, Mr. X was very specific as to who was going to die, predicting that it would be the youngest one. Everyone started trending, be careful, Harry, because everyone was convinced that Mr. X might be right this time. I think that all of us remember Harry Styles' funeral. Oh, we don't. Oh, because it didn't happen. Well done, Mr. X. Didn't stop the pandemonium from setting in first. And just like the last time, everybody got all panicked and worked up for absolutely no reason in the end.